I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Today we're reading from the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, so let's focus on verses 1 and 2. But there were also false prophets among the people, just as there will be false teachers among you. And they will secretly bring in destructive heresies, even denying the master who bought them, and will bring swift destruction upon themselves. And many will follow their unrestrained ways, and because of them, the way of the truth will be blasphemed. Once again, 2 Peter chapter 2, verses 1 and 2. You know, my main concern for you is that you would know, obey, and share the truth of God's Word. And you know that I've asked nothing of you other than you seek the Lord without abandon, and do it every day. And many of you are in that season of weighing the Bible's values against those of the world. And in a sense, that process never changes. But between 18 and 30 years of age, there is a strong desire to determine whether you will adopt your parents' values or whether you'll create your own value system. And in order to make that valuation, we naturally use our personal experience to filter the truth. And that is, in our natural human state, how we feel determines what is real. Perception is reality, as they say. And anyone who's ever been through a relationship breakup knows that you can't always trust your feelings. Life needs to be more of a solid foundation for the truth than simply, do I feel good? And we need the word of the Lord, because the word of the Lord never changes. And I hope you would never trade your Christian experience for a worldly one, but I'm aware that it happens, and most of us can see a blatant heresy from a far ways off. For example, you're probably not toying with choosing between Christianity and ritual Satanism, but that doesn't mean that Satan isn't trying to keep you from rightly following God. For instance, one of the most divisive environments for young believers could even be a Christian college campus. That's right, the devil loves to present himself as a wolf in sheep's clothing. I read a recent statistic that faculties of 3/4 of American Christian colleges cannot even agree that the Bible is the infallible truth, holding absolute authority. And this should not surprise you, because heresy within the church at large is an issue that even the apostles dealt with. The most effective heresies, by the way, are the ones that look closest to the truth. It's the one that demotivates you to pray because it says, everything has already been planned, for instance. It says you cannot fully trust the Bible because it was written by sinful men after all. And it tells you not to share your faith because it will make potential converts uncomfortable. Several years ago, I committed my life to reading God's Word, walking in His ways, and sharing His truth. And I found it is the only trustworthy foundation, the value against which the world will be judged. So reading the Bible and asking the Lord to reveal His truth to you so that you won't be fooled by false teachers is about the wisest thing that you could do with your life. See for yourself what the Lord reveals to those who completely give themselves to Him. I'm Steve Wiggins, and this is the Groundworks Ministries podcast. Check us out at groundworksministries.com.